Renewable Energy Resources Day 2. Today I will go through what a renewable and non-renewable energy resource is. You will play the power up game after this video, and then be sure after you are done, for credit, you will go into the seesaw activity, renewable or non-renewable. There'll be a video that you will click into on this link and you will watch over, and then you'll fill in a chart and then record yourself explaining why it's important to use renewable energy resources compared to some non-renewable ones. So let's get after it. Power Up, a game about power choices. When you play, there's going to be 3 choices up on the top for different types of plants you can add to your city. There'll be some money and funds that you will get to use, and then the impact on the environment. Your goal is to get this meter from 0 all the way up past 40. So how to play, you can hit this question mark. It says, your city needs energy. Now it's your job to build the right combination of power plants and bring it up to full power. In this activity, you'll have many choices and you'll need to decide the best energy sources for your city. Be careful though, we have a limited amount of money to spend and each power source has negative impact on the environment and community. Each round you'll see 3 power plants. Roll over each one to view how much power it provides, its cost, and the environmental change it will cause. Click on a plant and it will be added to your city. Your power level, remaining funds, and environment impact meter will all change. Then you'll get 3 more power plant choices. Keep going until your city reaches full power. But watch out, if you run out of money or your plants have too great of an impact on the environment, you'll have to start over again. Learn more up on the top right. Power pros and cons. There are advantages and disadvantages to most power plants available today. Solar power is a promising new energy source, but panels are expensive and not every place has a lot of sunshine all year long. Coal is cheap and there are existing plants everywhere, but burning coal sends tons of pollutants into the air. Big hydro plants can only be built where there's a river to dam up, and many people worry about the long-term safety of nuclear power. So, for the time being, most societies will have to keep a balance of energy sources that are affordable, create enough power, and don't have an extreme effect on the environment. So today's lesson is all about that renewable energy resource. Renewable energy resources are things that can be used over and over again. Think of hydroelectric dams. I think of solar panels with the sun, windmills even. Even trash can be reused since there is so much trash in our world. On the other hand, you think of some fossil fuels that are things that can never be used again after they are used once. Something like natural gas and coal and oil. As you start playing your game, you'll be able to pick one of these. Remember, you do want some sort of combination. As you hover over the top of it, you'll see the power of 20, a cost of 160, and an impact of 10. What that means is as you start to compare it to the other ones, this one is also renewable energy one, but it doesn't cost as much to build, something like a hydroelectric dam. So its cost is only 30. The power is 5 compared to this power of 20, so it is 4 times less. And the impact is 6, so it has a little less of an impact. Whereas if I look at natural gas, power of 6, cost of 40, impact of 5. That one looks very similar to our trash. I'm going to pick trash for this first one. After I click one, it will go into my bank here. I'll get 3 new ones that pop up. I have lost $30 in my funds, and then my impact is just small compared to the whole. All right, next one, looks like I had trash again as an option. Solar, we noticed that the impact is only 1 on this one, which is really great, but the power is only 4. The cost is 60, which is much less than the hydroelectric. If I look at nuclear, the power is really great, but it has a huge impact of 15 and a cost of $140. If I would make an unwise choice and chose nuclear here instead of solar, you could see that my funds go way down, my impact almost kills the earth, and I'm not quite up even to about halfway of mine. Keep going through, you'll be able to see there are other things like wind, That'll be another renewable energy resource that's good. Even trees are renewable. You can still cut those down and plant them. So all trees can be renewable as well. Let's pick the wind. I think that'll be good. There's not as much cost there, and so forth. You will finish the game when you win or you lose by one of these two things going down. So remember, renewable energy is something that can be reused over and over again, and can be replenished somehow. And non-renewable or a fossil fuel is something that could be possibly used or burned once and never to be used again. It takes a long, long, long time for it to regenerate. So good luck with your activity. Good luck with your seesaw, and hope you do well.